they are going to be defeated because there is no Modi wave this time. I feel Congress party is having fair chances of winning this election. Narendra Modi has not fulfilled his promises which he has made to the people of the country. Same Narendra Modi is criticized when we announced these guarantees. Now he has hijacked this guarantee. Ab ki baar
400 पार
400
पार
that is not possible at all. Sri Ram temple has been built at Ayodhya. It will not make any impact on the people of Karnataka, people of India. Yesterday only I made it very clear. I condemned the incident.
So when you have another 4 or 5 days for the campaign,
See, in 4 days, up to 23rd of this month, I am going to complete the first phase of the election. From 24th, the second phase of the constituencies I am covering. So everywhere where I have gone, there is a lot of enthusiasm among the party workers and also the voters. I feel Congress party is having fair chances of winning this election. I hope that up to 20 seats will win this time
in Karnataka, sir.
in Karnataka.
But your predictions, sir, even in the state assembly elections gone right, you reached your prediction and you reached your expectations. But when it comes to Lok Sabha, it is a election for the nation. We choose a leader for the nation. Will that really work here also, sir?
See, though it is a parliament election, and this is an election for the nation, but this time the NDA is going to be defeated.
What makes you say that, sir?
It is because there is a strong anti-incumbency against the BJP government headed by Mr. Narendra Modi ji. And the NDA government's failure because Narendra Modi has not fulfilled his promises which he has made to the people of the country. So that shows that he has not kept up their promises. That is why the BJP headed by Narendra Modi ji is going to be defeated this time. The India headed by Congress party is this time there are fair chances to forming the government at the center.
But Prime Minister everywhere is saying, believe in my guarantees. When you came to power after promising all the guarantees, you implemented them in Karnataka. Now the Prime Minister
Same Narendra Modi is criticized when we announced these guarantees. Now he has hijacked this guarantee. Narendra Modi. He is telling now the Modi guarantee. See, whether he has fulfilled his promises which he has made during 2014 and 2019. This is the point to be considered by the voters. I think voters are not fools. He can't make the voters fool at all times. So they are very quite intelligent and they can understand the political situation in the country and the failure of the government of India.
You very well know the politics of the country, sir. Is that the reason you are saying the NDA can't cross 200 seats in the whole country?
According to me, 200 to 220 seats they may get. NDA may get 200 to 220 seats. See, they are telling that we will win 400.
Ab ki baar 400 par.
Ab ki baar
400 par.
400
Par.
That is not possible at all because they are strategically telling this.
Is that a narrative you are saying, sir?
Yes, definitely. Definitely, I think this time NDA will not come to power. They know that the NDA will not get the required number. That is why strategically they are telling we will win 400 seats.
Sir, Karnataka is totally different compared to other states in the nation. You set a narrative from here after winning 136 seats, which gave the moral boost to the Congress party. Now, your chief minister in Jharkhand is in jail. Delhi chief minister, who is your alliance partner, is also in jail. Somewhere is that Congress. You said also that bank accounts have been frozen. It was all the intentional tactics. Do you think that can somewhere give sympathy towards the Congress and the alliance, sir?
See, people can understand the strategy that they are going to adopt. They can't mislead every time the people, the country. Sometimes it is okay, but not in all the times they can fool the people of this country, and people they can't underestimate the intelligence of the people.
You also said BJP is trying to fool the people in the name of constitution. They may change if they get the numbers and all these things, sir. Their MPs made some statements.
See, that is the hidden agenda of BJP. They are not. They don't have belief in the present constitution. It's because they believe in Manusmriti. That is why we call them as Manuvadigalu.
When Prime Minister came to Karnataka, you were holding a chombu, sir. That's a vessel. You were showing it in the tax issue. Most of your workers came to see the protest, including your Bhairati Basuraju, Bhairati Suresh, and many other leaders, sir.
Because so far they have not fulfilled the promises which they have made during 2014 Parliament election and also 2019 Parliament election. And they have shown stepmotherly attitude towards Karnataka. They have not given any money, though Karnataka is facing severe drought. They have not given the promises, the announcement made in the budget. They have not released a single pie so far. And 15th Finance Commission, the recommendations they have not fulfilled. See, all these things go to show that they have given empty vessel to the people of Karnataka.
Is that the reason all the MPs are asking in the name of the Prime Minister Modi, sir? They are going to the voters.
See, that is why they are going to be defeated, because there is no Modi wave this time. In the name of Modi, they can't win unless they are good with the people of, voters of the Parliament constituency. They can't win. But so far, there is a strong anti-incumbency against the government and against the MPs. That is why they have changed sitting MPs, more than 12 MPs in Karnataka. In the entire nation, more than 100 MPs they have changed this time. Why they have changed? Because there is a strong anti-incumbency against the MPs and also strong anti-incumbency against the government. That is why new faces have been given. They are trying, but I don't think they will succeed in this attempt.
Many of the MPs are saying that the lies which Congress government in Karnataka is spreading in the name of the tax which they are asking are lies. Where though you have given all the statistics.
Well, let them come to same platform. Let us argue. Let us test the facts and figures before the people. Let the people understand who is telling lie, who is telling the truth.
But when it comes to chapters, your state saying we pay more, we are not getting that much which we were supposed to be given.
Which one?
The tax
Tax.
devolution, which you are paying. You are saying whatever we are paying, we are not getting
No,
that.
see, in Karnataka, in 2023-24, we have given 4,30,000 rupees as taxes from various tax systems. But we are getting back only 55,000 crores. Is it not an injustice to Karnataka? That is what we are requesting. See, there is a great injustice to Karnataka so far as the devolution of taxes are concerned. Please set right this injustice and to do justice to Karnataka. That is, they are not doing. And our MPs from Karnataka, except D.K. Suresh, all other MPs, they are not opened their mouth in the parliament or outside the parliament before the Prime Minister of this country. They are afraid of Narendra Modi.
Will that also help you in Karnataka, sir? The tax devolution share which you are talking about.
See, that is what I said. See, tax devolution is not reasonable. It is not according to the provisions of the Indian Constitution.
You are attacking Election Commission. You are also attacking some of the agencies of the center, sir. That the
No, I am not attacking. But what is going on today? See, income tax is coming under Government of India. ED is coming under Government of India. CBI is coming under Government of India. Why they are attacking only Congress people, Congress leaders? They are conducting raids only on Congress leaders, not on the BJP leaders. Why? Is it not a hate politics? They are they are creating fear in the minds of the leaders, and they are set this income tax department, ED and CBI. That's why many leaders are afraid of the Government of India.
So will there be a surprising result this time because of all these reasons?
It's not surprise. It's an expected result. It's not surprise result. It is an expected result that Congress party is going to come back to power.
In South Indian states, or you are talking about including
in the entire country I am talking.
So how this water crisis in Karnataka, which you are handling now, also I heard you are speaking to one of the DC and saying that water fulfillment need to be done and solve the issues very quickly. Will that affect you in Karnataka, sir?
See, it is a fact that Karnataka is facing severe drought. Government of India is not helping. They are not given a single rupee so far as compensation, drought compensation. See, we are, from our treasury, we are spending money. As a matter of fact, 650 crores rupees have been spent towards drought. We have given up to 2,000 rupees for every farmer's family, up to 34 lakh farming community. That means to say, see, it is not that BJP government giving money from its pocket. It is recommended by 15th Finance Commission. NDRF fund is there. They have to give NDRF fund to the drought affected states, Not only Karnataka, the other states also which are facing drought.
Sir, compared to 2013 and 2019, 18-19 and 2024-25, the scenario has completely changed. Do you feel that, sir?
Yes, definitely the political scenario is changed. That's why I said this time NDA headed by BJP is going to be defeated, and India headed by Congress party is going to be get the victory and get the uh, required number of seats to form the government.
Alliance, sir, when it comes to the national level politics, this alliance, Mamata Banerjee is standing out of your alliance.
That is true that seat sharing has not been taken place between NDA partners and West Bengal
TMC.
West Bengal government, TMC, and also in other states, also in Telangana, also in Orissa, also no alliance has been taken place. But in major states, UP, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Karnataka, and in other states, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, like this, in all the states, the alliance has been taken place. And after the election, they will come to the fold of NDA, I mean India, and the all anti-BJP political parties come together and form the government.
Can Biju Janata Dal and TMC will become the factor for this alliance after election?
I hope so. I hope so because they will not go with BJP. They will not go with NDA or BJP. They will come to us only.
But politics, anything can happen, sir. Nitish Kumar was with you and he left and he joined again India.
Nitish Kumar is an opportunist. He's a known opportunist. Every Biju's son, what is his name? Patnaik. He will not go with BJP. So far, he has not gone with NDA.
Naveen Patnaik, you're talking.
Naveen Patnaik, I'm talking.
South Indian states, sir, when it comes to South Indian states, the government is saying that the seat sharing of these parties will actually benefit us. The NDA says the number of vote sharing will be more for us.
I don't think so. It's because it is an illusion. I don't think this time, as I said earlier, there is no Modi wave. This time, they have not placed before the people regarding the emotional issues and all that. The last time, in the last election, they have raised the emotional issues like Pulwama, like 370 article, abolition of Article 370, all these things. This time, I don't think, though they are the Sri Ram temple has been built at Ayodhya, it will not make any impact on the people of people of India.
But there is one statement made by the BJP that they're staging protests tomorrow against the state government throughout the state over the Hubli incident, sir, where you said that incident happened for the personal reason. Today, the father of that girl, speaking to a media, said that yes, that boy came to me and asked me for the marriage and other things.
I don't know, because I condemned the incident. Yesterday only I made it very clear. I condemned the incident. I have told the police people to investigate seriously and to see that the culprit is punished. As per the law, the culprit is to be punished. So that I told police people.
Do you think BJP is speaking these kind of topics in Karnataka to somewhere use
See,
it, sir?
the death issues should not be, political parties should not take advantage of this death issue. See, political BJP is known for it. They are taking the issues as political issue.
What about the cricket, sir? When it comes to sports, you are the cricket lover. You are not getting time to watch IPL.
I am not watching each and every IPL match. Only when I have no work, I will go there. Otherwise, I will not. I am not very much keen on watching or seeing IPL matches.
But you are a test cricket lover.
See, I am a cricket lover. Doesn't mean that during election time also I should go and watch the cricket.
Though you are not feeling well, you are traveling everywhere. How you are making some time to spend with family, sir?
I have no time to spend time with family members. So far as the elections are concerned, I am concentrating only in elections.
What about the North Karnataka, sir? North Karnataka, where BJP is saying I'm very much strong in Hubli, Dharwad, Belgaum, these regions. This time you spoke.
What happened in Gulbarga division? How many seats they won in assembly? Last assembly election?
Not more than 40.
See, they are telling that they are very strong in Karnataka, but it is not so in reality.
So these all the campaign by the BJP leaders doesn't work, you're saying? The campaign, the strongest campaign by the leaders, the strategies doesn't work, you're
There
saying?
are no leaders at all in the BJP.
Why, sir? They are saying Yediyurappa is a leader, C.T. Ravi is a leader,
Yediyurappa
Pratap
is-
Simha is a leader,
No,
Sadanand Gowda is leader.
They
But
know,
Ishwarappa
they
is
know
kind
why Pratap Simha has not been given a ticket. Why C.T. Ravi has not been given a ticket if they are really leaders. Yediyurappa is retiring from politics. His son became the president of the BJP. Still, maturity is not there.
Ishwarappa is contesting against their own candidates, sir. He is contesting independent in Shimoga. Is it a kind of a message to the BJP?
No, you see, Ishwarappa requested his son to be given from Haveri ticket. Since he is not given a ticket, he thinks that Yediyurappa is responsible for not getting the ticket. Therefore, he is contesting as an independent candidate against Yediyurappa's son, Raghavendra.
But he is a OBC candidate, sir. You have some around 1.5 lakh OBC voters in Shimoga, the Kuruba voters. Somewhere, do you feel some fishy thing in that, sir, that the OBC voters may vote you, the backward classes, that may cut?
See, the OBC, scheduled castes, backward class, minorities, and poor people of all sections, they will vote Congress party only.
My last question, sir. How these schemes actually holds your hand in the election, sir? Women, how much the Congress is depending on the women?
Today in the Karnataka state, there is our guarantees wave everywhere. Not only in one part of the state, in all parts of the states, there is a guarantee wave.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.